Lincoln, and you're listening to the Slieone Show. Hey, boss, you're not wrong. The sky is now for rock and roll. Yes, they're fucking the soul. Hiding people with a home. But listen to the radio. It's time for the Bum Rock Show. So stop sucking cold. It's time for what you know. You know. The Slieone Show.
So what do you have today? Oh yeah, those two guys who pretend to run a punk rock show on a web radio somewhere in the US. It's kind of pathetic, man.
So stop sucking cold. It's time for what you know. The Slieone Show.
Slieone Show.
This is Slieone. We just heard Amy Bunkin, the theme song. How's everyone? Today we have Wimpy Rutherford on the show.
Wimpy.
Yeah, man. Don't miss out. Stay tuned. Right now we're going to go into a band.
A band.
Fuck yeah, man.
A band.
Looks like they're from Wisconsin.
Cheesy
And how would you say this? Like true sophistry. True sophistry from Wisconsin. It's Gerald, Jeremy, Brian.
Turn
it up on the Slieone
Crank it.
Sophistry, and the name of the song was Reason to Fucking Scream. Reason to Scream. That's on the Slieone Show. Like I said, we have Wimpy Rutherford. He
Mr. Wimpy.
is from the Queers, the Turtle Rats, Drunk Jellos. Oh yeah, and the frontman of the Jabbers. This is a great interview. You don't want to miss out, man.
Phenomenal.
Stay tuned, motherfuckers. Hey, this next band is from Ohio.
Oh my god.
A good friend of mine. It's Kevin, and Kevin.
Hills have eyes.
Don't drink the water in Ohio, as I always say. This is the motherfucking Brick Tops. This is a cover of a Screeching Weasel song. It's called Every Night. Turn it up on the Slieone Show.
The Brick Tops.
Sometimes people make use of false guilts, and so they find an excuse for closing their eyes to their very real guilt.
I'm not feeling human anymore.
Sly One. We're
Sly
back.
One.
We heard the Brick Pops every night. That's a
Brick
Screeching
Pops.
Weasel cover. Good job, Kevin. Keep up
I'm
the
too
good
green
work.
for them,
Keep
Kevin
the scene
says.
alive out there in Ohio.
Ohio.
Stop munching on arms,
Yup,
man.
yup, yup.
Run away.
Yup,
Run
yup,
away.
yup. Run away.
Anyway, I believe the name of that last band we just heard was Chango's Psychotic Garage.
Killer.
Now, it looks like they're
Ruby.
based out of California.
California.
They're on LOGX Records. We got Matt, we got
ABCDEFG.
John, Wingo, and Mike.
That's not Ringo.
These guys are great. They're punk rock garage. The name of the song was Done for Good.
Done
This
for
is
Good.
the Sly One Show. We're going to go into a great band. They're called the Midnight Saints.
Yeah.
If you don't know the Midnight Saints,
better.
you need to turn them
Pity
the
the
fuck
fool.
up right now. And maybe Sex with the
Midnight
Sly Ones. Maybe some perverse talk.
Saints.
Maybe my cock in someone's ass.
with the
It's
Sly
gonna be
Ones.
Sex with the Sly Ones after my
Sex
pals, the Midnight
with the
Saints.
Sly
Turn it up
Ones.
on the Sly One Show.
Turn up the Midnight States. Sexy. Sexy. Ooh, you're so beautiful. Fuck me.
Don't come to sleep. Better be clean. Fitness studies. Ready to breathe. Gas mask. Plug in the air. Take control.
They fucking stand this.
This is Sly One. I'm here with my wife, Heather Ann. We just heard the Midnight Saints, I Want Out. We're going to go into Sex with the Sly One. Sex. What are we talking about today? We're talking about what?
Bold things women want in bed.
Okay.
And this is from
Sexy.
AskMan.com.
bitches.
Okay.
They want
And
cock.
Mr. Sly One actually found this article.
Cock and balls.
And he actually accidentally sent it to Jackson Sanity, I think.
I was like,
instead of me.
Heather, here's your link. Check out this link. Maybe we can talk about this. And I sent it to the owner of Podunk Radio. So there you go, Jax. Now you know my fetishes.
All right. It says, when it comes to sex, do you imagine that your girl thinks that doggy style is as bold as it gets?
Doggy.
Well, if that's true, then you have a whole lot to learn.
Pincher.
Most women, especially in this day and age, are very in touch
Anal.
with their bodies and their carnal desires.
Their vaginas.
It says, the thing is, if you plan to spend most of your life in monogamous relationships, you're going to have to try your hand, and other parts of your body, at new things. You gotta keep it interesting. The problem is, women are the ones who usually garner the sexual control in their relationship.
Get naked.
So it's up to you to get her to open up so that you can...
Open up.
Hold on, I can't read. Open up so that you and she can realize her sexual desires.
Let's fuck.
Alright, so they give you some things
all right.
that I guess most women
Some things.
want.
Okay, let's
Number
go.
one. Fuck you. Are you rushing me?
Yes.
Number 1, having aggressive sex.
Don't make me.
Whereas S&M might be pushing it, I have yet to meet a woman, not me personally, but
woman,
the author, who doesn't like being ravaged by a lover. Why? It's all about psychology. If you ravage a woman, she can believe that you were in control and she was the damsel in distress.
Yeah.
The next time you and your girl are about to have sex,
tie her up and donkey punch her.
Fuck. You're such an ass. Turn her around, hold her wrists behind her back with one hand, and wrap your other hand around her hair, lightly pulling it.
Like a record, baby, round.
Penetrate her doggy style. If she moans with delight, then she's into it. After a few minutes, turn her around, place a hand over her neck, and penetrate her frantically in the missionary position until you come to fruition.
Come, you turn me right round, baby, right round.
You're like retarded today? You got some like wet brain going on?
Splash, splash, splash.
Number 2, dominating you.
As you sit here in your bra.
Are you complaining?
No, keep going, domination.
Many women are more comfortable having sex in the dark.
In the dark.
It may be due to insecurity regarding their body. Shut up. Fuck you, God. Maybe due to insecurity regarding their bodies, but it's also because in the dark she can be someone else.
Yeah.
Like Lindsay Lohan?
Like Greg.
Greg.
Name is Greg, bitch.
She can adopt a different personality.
Bruce Jenner.
One that's completely confident and in control. Even if you put on a simple blindfold, her sexual methods will change. She will adopt a more dominant stance. She'll ride you better. She'll make more noise. She might even start talking dirty.
Show me that Olympic gold, bitch.
The next time you and your girl are about to have sex, blindfold her and do things to her that you wouldn't usually do. For example,
call her Bruce.
If you rarely penetrate her missionary style, then kiss her and go at it. Then take the blindfold off her eyes and place them on your own. As well, turn off all the lights. See what happens.
See what happens in the dark.
Oh! Number 3. Kissing another woman.
Okay. Like who?
It doesn't say, just like another woman.
Yes. Let's do that one.
Oh, really? do you want to go there?
Let's see it. Keep reading.
While the fantasy would dictate that we'd love to sleep with another woman, most women I've spoken with revealed that they would go so far as to kiss and caress a woman, but not go down on her.
Ew.
As well, you likely would not be able to get it on with said other woman.
Yeah. Smokey Robinson wrote about that.
There's something seemingly harmless about getting it on with another woman that makes it appealing. And of course, knowing that you'd probably enjoy seeing her kiss another woman makes it all the more so. The next time you and your girl are about to have sex, ask her if she's ever fantasized about another woman.
A woman.
If so, ask her to describe the scene.
He looks like a woman.
What is... Isn't that fucking...
He's got a lot of plastic surgery.
Isn't that Kim Kardashian's stepdad?
Stepdaddy, yeah.
Okay.
He's a gold medalist or
if
something.
so, ask her to describe the scene and what goes on between her and the vulvatic counterpart. Who knows? Maybe by letting her know that it turns you on, you'll end up getting a real visual.
Okay, yeah, that's exciting. Put it in her ass.
Number 4. Using a vibrator. Women enjoy different sensations, as do you. Hold on, I lost it.
I love me a vibrator in my ass.
I lost it. Damn it.
Oh, circle jerks.
As do you. However, neither a penis nor a mouth can measure up to the sensation of quick vibrations against the clitoris.
Yes, the clitoris.
Rubbing a vibrator against her vagina while you penetrate her will drive her crazy, no doubt. And many women want to feel the sensation of a vibrator without the underlying fear that their man is taking offense to it.
I wonder if Amish use vibrators.
Probably not. There's never a need to compare yourself to a sex toy because nothing equates to the feeling of a man.
Okay.
The next time you and your girl are about to have sex, pull out a simple vibrator, one with no bells and whistles, and spread her legs apart. Rub the vibrator against her clitoris and watch her squirm with delight.
What happens if you're gay? They're not talking about, like...
This isn't talking about gay.
Remember in The Hangover, he's like, isn't he a gay? What'd he say? He's like, remember, he's like...
He was like, well, that was so funny that on The Hangover 2, when he was like, oh,
that's
I
one
had
of
to
the
slow you down because I was about to shoot my load. And he's like, don't you mean I was about to shoot my load? No, honey.
He's like, well, where would the semen come from? And she or he was like, my balls.
My balls.
Well, where did my semen go? On the floor.
My semen went in your ass. Your semen went on the floor.
Hey-oh.
It says, the nastier the better. It's up to you and your girl to make your sex life as great as it can be. That said, let her know that it's okay if she wants to try things that are out of the ordinary and that she can feel safe doing so. Remember, most women want to be bold and crazy in bed. And if they know for sure that you won't judge them if they become more daring, you may just end up with a few wild ones on your hands. Putting it in her butt does not count as a bold move that she wants.
It's bold.
Bold, yes, but something she wants, probably not.
She wants it. So that's boring.
Fuck you, you're boring.
So like watching me jerk off, does that do anything for you?
Well, you do it pretty much all day, so no.
That's how I do. Flap.
Pretty used to the scene now. Fat.
I
I just look over like randomly and I'm like, are you
jerk.
sitting there like playing with yourself?
I didn't jerk.
He's like, yep.
I didn't jerk.
Yep.
I didn't jerk. Well,
so, can I read this other thing that I found?
Jerk. Hurry it up.
Okay, so apparently guys don't trust average-looking women as much as they trust like
average
hot ones. It says scientists did this study, and it says when a gorgeous female approached a random male in the street, 97% of men agreed to go back to her place right away for a drink, and 83% said yes to immediate sex. But then it says when they were approached by an average-looking girl, only 80% agreed to go back to their place, and only 60% approved of instant sex. And it says not even 1% of women agreed to the same proposition when the tables were turned.
That's pretty cool. So, like, they did a study where they have a guy stand there and they have girls walk up to him and say, hey, do you want to fuck me? And they're like, yes.
They have, like, they had, like, a really hot girl approach, like, all these guys. 97% of the guys agreed to go back to her place for a drink.
So they're
and 83% said 83% were DTF.
So they're really willing to fuck anyone, any personality, it could be a fucking face, like a shovel face girl coming
No,
at
it
you.
said an average girl, only 80% agreed to go back for a drink, and only 60% approved of instant sex.
I mean, did you ever get hit in the face with the shovel? It makes you look pretty attractive, so like 80% of dudes are willing to fuck shovel face.
It doesn't say shovel face. It says average-looking women. It doesn't say
shovel
like
face. He's willing to stuff some cunt
it doesn't
like
say
Thanksgiving turkey. So anyway, back to the jerking thing. I mean, you don't mind me jerking off?
I don't care.
Okay, well, I don't jerk off. I don't jerk. I
wouldn't say that you don't jerk off to the point of like an ending. You just sit there and play with yourself all day.
Jerk. This has been another episode of Sex with the Silent Ones, and I didn't jerk. Heather's a fucking liar. I didn't jerk. Go fuck yourself. Stay tuned for Wimpy motherfucking Rutherford. Yeah, Wimpy, Jack, Rutherford on the Sly One Show coming up next day on Podunk. I didn't jerk.
Sweet smoking love into your ear canal.
Podunk Radio.
I didn't
Bitches,
jerk.
we got
I
Wimpy.
didn't jerk. I didn't jerk.
This is Justin Slieone on Podunk Radio. How's everyone doing in the chat room today? Well, I got a special guest for you. I told you, Mr. Wimpy Rutherford from the Drunken Cellos, the Queers, and the Tunnel Rats. And now the front man for the Jabbers. I have him on the phone. How you doing tonight, Wimpy?
Hey, man, what's up?
All right, man. Well, we're doing good in Central PA. How's the weather up your way?
Well, it's been pretty nice up here. It's spring. I work outside. The bugs are coming out,
Yeah, they'll get you. Okay, well, the listeners here on Podunk are curious, okay? How did you find punk rock? What influenced you to get into this scene, man?
Well, I was in the right place at the right time. I mean, when punk rock hit, I would graduate. It was like the year I graduated high school, and I always gravitated towards that. I was dissatisfied with the music of my era, so I listened to the imported, English glam rock stuff like T-Rex and Bowie and that kind of stuff because I didn't like what, all my friends in high school were listening to. So I was already, listening to different stuff and not happy with the way music was and what was popular. And, I kind of gravitated towards other people. That's how I met Tulu and Joe and people like that, and, through listening to music and stuff like that. But, the real change was an overnight change. I can remember the day we had practice. I was in a band. I was playing in a band with Joe, and we had practice. And our friend Kevin Kesey came and he said, "Oh man, you gotta come out to my car." He says, "You gotta hear this tape I have." And we went out to the car, and I heard "You're a Loud Mouth" and "Havana Affair."
Oh,
and
okay.
Joe and I quit the band that we were in a week or two later after that, and started our own band. And it was, I finally heard, I was so sick of. Didn't know what direction I was going to go musically playing and stuff, and once I heard, power chord, stupid lyrics, that was the way to go.
No doubt. Now, when the band originally formed, I guess it was the Drunken Cellos, right? Was that the original name of the Queers?
Yeah, we originally, well, Joe and I played even before that in several bands under different titles, and then when Joe and I and my friend Scott, who I had also Tulu, who I played with, got together in the early 80s. That's when we started calling ourselves the Queers.
There you go.
The Drunken Cellos title didn't come until we released that record in the 90s.
Oh, okay. I apologize and thank you. Okay. And let me ask you this. What was the first punk show you were physically at?
That's a tough question.
Yes, it is.
There wasn't really punk shows. I mean, the first punk tour I saw was the Ramones and the Talking Heads and Eddie and the Hot Rods. It was considered the first U.S. punk rock tour. But really the first punk rock was when I started going to this place, The Rat in Boston, and started seeing local bands and local punk bands. And, bands that would come over from England and stuff. That was like my first real experience with punk rock. It was different, I saw that other punk rock tour, you sat in a seat in the music hall and you watched it, where, going to The Rat, as a young kid, you jumped around, you were right in front of the bands, you could meet them, and that was really my first experience with punk rock, was the local Boston punk rock scene.
That sounds great, man. No. Okay, so I don't know if you touched this, or I'd like to know, maybe you can put out there, the first time you met Joe, because you just said, hey, you were in a couple bands, but I guess you guys were pretty much friends since you were kids, but, did you meet in school, or did you meet, at a party, or?
Well, Tulu and I, the other guy that started the Queers with us, he and I had known each other and went to high school together in the town of Portsmouth. Joe had gone to a neighboring school at Northampton. I had first met Joe my senior in high school. The summer after that, a friend of ours introduced me to him. I was, in a band, and we were looking for someone to play, and Joe was really good, and we gravitated instantly, and only played in that band for a little while, and then, had that thing happen where we heard Ramones and started a succession of other bands, that we tried, and we went out to Los Angeles for a little while, and we tried to play there. And then finally came back and settled and started playing as the Queers in New Hampshire with me, Joe and Scott, and I think we started writing stuff in 82.
That's awesome. Hey, what would you say was the first queer song ever wrote or recorded? You know, however you want to put it.
You could go two ways. The first, there's a song on the Day Late called "I Didn't Want That." It was recorded later, but that was actually a song that Joe and I wrote and did in a band that we were in prior to the Queers. We did that song, "I Didn't Want That." So in a way, that was kind of like the first punk rock song we did. But the first punk rock song recorded as the Queers was "Whatever Right," "Doing Heroin," and "Terminal Nut" and "Fagtown," that little trilogy of little songs. That was like the first thing we ever recorded as the Queers.
Right on.
When I was on drums, Joe sings on that. I play drums.
All right. We're on the film with Wimpy Rutherford, the original singer of the Queers. He's in the Drunken Cellos and the Jabbers. Let's go into it too. Let's turn up Wimpy Goes to College on Podunk Radio.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, we're back. Wimpy Rutherford is on the phone. We are on Podunk Radio. This is Slieone. Wimpy, so you went to college. I mean, it says Wimpy goes to college in the song. Is it just a practical joke, or is this true, brother?
No, that is actually true. Years ago, I did indeed go to college. I went to college in New Mexico at New Mexico State University.
That's awesome, man. And what did you get out of that? I mean, did you get a career, or...
Yeah, I actually went for a specific reason. I went for what's environmental or soil science, and I got a degree in that. It was something that I had been around before and kind of wanted to do because I get to work outside. I like working outside. I don't do well with offices and things like that.
Yeah, I don't like being closed down, man.
You know, it's a good job, and I'm self-employed now, and I work all the time, and I'm kind of, free to go out and do tours and play when I want, and yet still, have work and stuff. So
well, fuck, man,
works out pretty good.
You can't go wrong with that, being self-employed, man. Like, I know, like, as myself, I try to be a musician, but, a job or, family ties always hold you back. Wouldn't say hold you back, you have your obligations, but being self-employed really helps, I imagine.
It does. It's only been the last few years. I worked for a company for a long time, from 2000 on, but, I still got to go out on tour and stuff, but I had to do it, on vacations and when I had time, so.
Right on. Okay.
But now I kind of free to go whenever I want.
Sweet, man. So, up in New Hampshire, up north, you've had a lot of bands come through that area. What would you say, what are we talking about? The Electric Cave? Is that the studio we're going to talk about? How many bands did you help? How many do you think you actually put vocals down on their records and or, put some of your influences in?
Well, there was 15 or 20 that we had in the last couple of years when Joe had a studio up here. There's all sorts of ones, the Sheckies and Disastrous and
Sheckies are great.
There was a whole bunch of them that came through here. That I did vocals on a bunch of them and worked with Joe. And we just did stuff with them. And Joe had a studio up here for a few years, and he's now opening a new studio down in Atlanta. He's just opening up now. But for a couple of years we had quite a few bands come through there at the Electric Cave, and Jim Tierney was the engineer.
How's he doing? Is he doing okay?
Jim is not doing really well right now. Jim's had a couple of strokes. And
yeah, I know. I'm just wondering if
he's of it right now.
You know, that's a shame. I heard about it. That's why I was wondering if he's like okay. Is he maintaining? Oh shit! Yeah, I recorded with Joe down in Atlanta, man. That was an experience. We had to put up with the guys from the Biters. That was their home base, I guess. The studio he was using. So that was kind of weird. Okay, Mr. Wimpy Rutherford. What would you say is your favorite song you recorded over the years? I mean, that you look back and you're still proud of.
Oh Jesus! Oh man, I don't know. That's a tough one. There's been so many, and they're all so quick.
Yeah,
it's really,
they're very
hard to go at. You know, I really enjoyed playing drums in the Tall Rats. I initially would have always been a drummer, so you know, that was a fun band playing it because I got to play drums and got to do the Confederacy of Scum like shows, which I really liked a lot. That was a lot of fun.
I bet.
In that particular band, I don't know, we had a lot of good songs. We did one particularly great cover for an Anti-Scene tribute album of the song Cactus Jack by Anti-Scene, which is a really hard song to play and play drums on it. That's a good one.
I love that band too, Anti-Scene. That's a great band.
They're my favorite, one of my favorite bands in the world. I love those guys.
That's awesome, man. So here's another corny question. I mean, your favorite club to play at? I mean, I've seen you live, man. You put on live energy. I've seen you, like, when you're singing, I like young girls, you'll actually grab the young girls' hair, ponytails, and fuck with them, you know, if they're in the front row. So, favorite venue to taunt your fans and get crazy on stage, what is it?
Oh, jeez. Well, there's two ways of looking at that. As far as clubs that I can think of, I always like this club, Bernie's Distillery in Columbus, Ohio.
That was
just like a good turnout, and I have a really good bouncer guy who works there that I really like, and I have a lot of people I know up there. That's always a fun one, but I don't know, the shows that you're talking about that are the wild ones, they tend to be the small ones.
Yeah.
Those like little ones, you know, that are the 75 people, and you know, there's no stage, and you're on the floor. And
that's kind of like Bernie's,
ages and stuff like that. Those are the ones, you know, that are, I think, are like the most exciting ones.
That was I was actually in Columbus, Ohio, when you guys did Weekend at Bernie's, and that was a fucking nut ass time, dude. that was crazy.
Yeah, that was absolutely.
Like, I remember when I got there, Joe came up to me. He's like, "Can you help get people's cars out of the impound?" I'm like, "Okay." And then like the next night, our cars got impounded. Man, that sucked. All them fucking football jocks walking around looking at us. It was a great time. We're on the phone with Wimpy Rutherford. We're going to go into another song. We'll be right back with Mr. Rutherford. Let's go. I just called to say fuck you.
I just got this shit on you.
Podunk Radio.
All right, we're on the phone with Wimpy Rutherford. This is the Slieone Show on Podunk Radio. I'd like to thank Wimpy for taking the call. He's a great guy. Hey, Wimpy, do you think there will ever be just a punk rock Hall of Fame or some kind of something out there where, you know, punkers or people who help build this scene get, like, acknowledgement? Like, will they ever get a thank you?
Well, I don't know. It's certainly a genre that certainly keeps, you know, it's stuck around. It hasn't come and gone. And punk rock Hall of Fame, that would be all about where it is, you know. I mean, if you're going to have a punk rock Hall of Fame, you got to have it at the right place. You got to have it in East Orange, New Jersey, or fucking Boise, or
in the armpit.
someplace, you know, someplace that's really, you know. But I don't know, you know, like I say, it you know, it's a music that keeps going around. A lot of bands that playing, you know, that I play with have been playing for a long time and putting out stuff for a while. So, you know, I don't know. No, fuck it if we don't.
Fuck them. Okay. As of now, I mean, I'm a 35-year-old man. You got a few years on me. But like, the younger age of punk rock or whatever they're calling it, pop punk. It's almost like some of it's gimmick, but like, who do you have in your iPod, your CD player, or, you know, who do you have in your computer that you listen to on a regular basis?
Okay, dude. First thing, I don't own an iPod.
Right.
I have, like, no music on my computer. I do, however, own CDs.
There you go.
So, yeah, I have CDs. Who do I listen to? I don't know. You know, there's not a lot of new stuff coming out these days that I like. You know, I listen to a lot of, like, country-oriented stuff like Hank 3 and George Jones and Waylon Jennings and, you know, but I like, I know Danny Babbitt's got a new record out that looks to be pretty good.
Yeah, it's catchy, yep.
You know, I like, you know, his stuff that he does, like Mastodons and stuff, and, you know, there's some other bands around the country, like, you know, the Sheckies and you know.
The Sheckies they just finally did a show, man. They were broken up forever. They did a show this weekend. It was a fucking kick-ass time.
Yeah, you know, there's a few bands around, but, you know, I listen to a lot of old stuff. I tend to gravitate towards old, stupid punk, you know. I like things like Meatman and Angry Samoans and early English shit like the Lurkers and the Flaming Groovies and, you know, Johnny Thunders.
Yeah,
that's my kind of thing.
It's me and another guy were talking about it. It's like I don't see anyone that's gonna like carry the torch. You know, we got, you know, Screeching Weasel. We got you guys, the Queers. You know, the guys that are still sticking to it. You know, doing what they believe. But I don't see any young bucks coming up. You know, getting ready to take the torch from y'all to keep this shit going. It's kind of scary, but maybe I'm just getting old, like how my parents were, and like
Well, you know, it's hard to change something like this. It's really simple. You know, the more you change punk rock, the farther away from the core of it gets. But I'm still impressed. Like, you know, it was like 6 months ago I went down to Boston in an afternoon to see a show, and like second band on with these kids. God, I wish I could remember their name. And they were like 13 and 14. The drummer, I think, hadn't even turned 13 yet. He was 12. They had mohawks. And the mom was their, like, manager and stuff. And they came and they played, like, you know, White Riot by The Clash. And they had, like, originals. And, you know, so just seeing 13-year-old kids, you know, dishing out early Clash tunes and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, it's around. It's got to stick around.
Well, that's impressive, man. Really, yeah.
Yeah, I was impressed with that.
Okay, I don't know if a lot of listeners know, you sing in the Jabbers, and that's Gigi Allen's old band. I mean, how did that come about? I mean, was that like lucky again? You pulled the lucky straw, or did they just be like, we gotta have fucking Wimpy, you know?
Well, you know, that's a weird story. I mean, in New Hampshire, when the Queers first started, there were two punk rock bands. There was Gigi Allen and the Jabbers, and there was the Queers. And, you know, we actually played together early on. Even before we were the Queers, Joe and I played with Gigi. So I'd known the Jabbers and known them since way back when we first started, you know, be at the same shows and stuff like that. And so, you know, I knew them and Gigi when we were young. And how I got into them later was I wasn't playing in the Tie Rats anymore. That's why I wasn't playing with the Tie Rats. And the Jabbers, somebody had brought them into the studio to do a new record or stuff, and they started doing the record by bringing in guest people to like sing, and they had a couple guest people come in. And they had this one kid that was kind of singing most of their songs. He had been in another band with one of the members. And, he was okay and stuff, and, he sang okay. And they brought me in to do one of the songs on the record.
Right.
And I went in, I did it. I think it was Motor Pussy.
That's a great song.
I came out really, really good. And they had a show like 3 nights later in Providence, and they said, hey, come down and do a couple of the songs with us. And so they did the show, and the kids sang and stuff like that. And I got up, and I did like 4 or 5 songs with them, and that was it. I just stayed with them ever since after that. It just went down really good. It's a perfect thing for me. It's,
it's right there.
I don't have to be Gigi or do that or something like that. I knew Gigi. I respect Kevin as I knew him. And so, I can just like be me and still do like those tunes, and it just kind of works.
That's great, man. That would make me proud, you knew Gigi, they were, you knew them, you grew up with them, so to be able to carry on, something that he helped build, that would kind of make me proud, you're Wimpy Rutherford, so, fuck it, but, in my eyes, you're one of the guys carrying the torch in punk rock, you, Joe, Ben Weasel, the old heads, you guys are doing good. And I thank you, man. This fucking music on the radio sucks. It's killing me. All right, man. This is Slieone. This is Podunk Radio. Let's go into a Jabber song. This one's called Sucker Punch. Turn it up, you filthy whoremongers.
The pain, better watch your step. Here I come again. Well, I'll fuck you up, and I'll knock you down. Hey baby, I'm a sucker punch. Hey baby, I'm a sucker punch. Hey baby, I'm a sucker punch. Fuck you, I'm a sucker punch. Watch your back. Pretend you are dead. Ain't no lucky logger smashed upside your head. Well, I'll fuck you up, and I'll knock you down. Hey baby, I'm a sucker punch. Hey baby, I'm a sucker punch. Hey baby, I'm a sucker punch. Fuck you, I'm a sucker punch, yeah. Yeah, you go ahead. Fuck with a jabber. I'll take you out with one good sucker punch. You better watch your back. Pretend you are dead. Ain't no lucky logger smacked upside your head. And I'll fuck you up, and I'll knock you down. Hey baby, I'm a sucker punch. Hey baby, I'm a sucker punch. Hey baby, I'm a sucker punch. Fuck you, I'm your sucker punch, yeah. We'd like to dedicate this song to Florence Bush. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're on the phone with Wimpy. He and I were just talking off the air. He was in Europe last year, and he was over there doing a tour. I believe who'd you do that with, Wimpy, and how'd that go?
I went over with, played with the band Apis, who had been on tour with Queers earlier that year. We had talked about it, and they said something like, oh, we're going to bring you over to Holland, and, play over there. And I was like,
fuck yes.
Yeah, okay, that's great, sure. That, But sure enough, they came through, and they got a promoter to do that, and I flew over last fall, and they learned a bunch of really queer stuff, and we did a few covers, and we practiced like twice, and went out and did a series of shows in and around Holland, and ended up at a big festival in Belgium on the weekend.
Wow.
And it was really great. We went over really good, and there was a lot of following for it. And it was nice too because I was by myself, and so I got to go out and look at see shit. And,
you didn't have to worry about meeting up with people or set times.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great though. That's kind of interesting. Like when we first brought this up, you were like, yeah, like we want you to come over, blah blah blah. People say that kind of shit all the time. They actually came through, man. That's great. We're on the phone with Wimpy Rutherford. We're about to wrap this up. Is there anything you'd like to tell the fans, the listeners out there in Podunk world?
Well, I know, it's good to be able to be doing stuff as long as we've been doing it, and it's cool that people still listen to it and appreciate it, well, I'll keep playing till I die,
That's great, man. That's what I was going to say. Is there going to ever be a set time, like where you're just going to be like, I got to be done? I asked Joe that before. Like, are you going to retire? Are you going to fall back and relax? But what the fuck? I mean, Christ, it's kind of like relaxing. You're out there having fun, seeing the world, man.
Yeah, fuck that. Relax when I'm dead.
All right, Wimpy. I'd like to thank you. You're a great guy, great musician. I hope to see you soon. We're going to go out with another Jabber song. This one's called Vampire Girlfriend. Turn it up on Podunk Radio.
Gonna have a bloody weekend. Like your vampire girlfriend. She'll find some ferocious word. And then I'll die and be me burn. My girlfriend, her to the bloody end. I know we'll never part until they drive a stake through her heart. Oh yeah. We'll swim together from the rafters. The lovers we are after. We'll get forever after. Can you hear our twisted laughter? My girlfriend, take her to the bloody end. I know we'll never part until they drive a stick through her heart. Oh yeah. She's all I'll ever need, even though she makes me play. My heart will never faster. Every time I'm near my master. My girlfriend, take me to the bloody end. I know we'll never part until they drive a stake in her heart. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You suck. This place sucks. You suck penis. Yeah.
I'd like to thank Wimpy for taking the call. This is Podunk Radio, the Slieone Show. I tried to get Wimpy to come to Dillsburg. I was like, come to Dillsburg, Central Pennsylvania, man. Come to PA. And he was like, that place sucks, man. You suck. Your wife sucks. Your shoes suck. Your trash can sucks.
You suck.
Your buckhorn cigarettes suck. And you know what? This place fucking sucks. Wimpy Rutherford, check him out. The Queers, the Drunken Jellos, the Tunnel Rats, The Jabbers.
Yeah.
He's on the Slieone Show. You can check that out here on Podunk Radio. You can check that out on YouTube, the Slieone MoFo channel, and prpradio.wordpress.com for re-airs of this interview. Wimpy, come to Dillsburg. It don't suck, but this place does. Turn it up.
This place sucks! This place sucks! This place sucks! This place sucks! I don't know just what to do. There's things I don't want to do. I don't know what we can do, but this place sucks. This place sucks. This place sucks. This place sucks. There's only so much I can give. My brain is getting locked in. There's really nowhere else to live. My this place sucks. This place sucks. This place sucks. This place sucks.
This is Wimpy Rutherford, and you're listening to Podunk Radio.
Well, this is Slieone. I would like to thank Mr. Wimpy Rutherford. Thanks, Jack, man. Hell of a guy. Great interview. Hope all goes well with you in the future. Can't wait to see you on stage grabbing ponytails and spitting filth. Thanks, Wimpy. This is the Slieone Show. We're on Podunk Radio. What's going on in the chat room? Is everyone enjoying themselves? Well, fuck you then. Got another treat for you. We got a band out of Reading, Pennsylvania. If you don't know them, you're about to hear them. They're called Common Enemy. This song is off their latest fucking CD. This is Common Enemy. This song is called Thrown Away. Get ready, get set. Thrown Away by Common Enemy. Turn it up, you fucks.
Find something here that you can never take away. Push it to our corner, we press the fucking chain. Everyone go low down the fucking thing. Now I'm standing here by myself to the thing. This is from the sinner, across the face of day. Everything we want for it will be thrown away. This is from the sinner, across the face of day. Everything we want for it will be thrown away. All time to fuck up into everything I want. Might be all I know, I hold on to what I got. Get the shit and give it, bring it burning to the ground. None of this begin with no one beyond the sound. This is from the sinner, across the face of day. Everything we want for it won't be thrown away. This is from the sinner, across the face of day. Everything we want for it won't be thrown away. Something here that you can never take away. This is fucking sacred across the face of day. The reason for the message I will never fucking take. It's everything we want for it, it won't be thrown away. This is something sacred across the face of day. It's everything we want for it, it won't be thrown away. This is something sacred across the face of day. It's everything we want for it, it won't be thrown away. It's everything we want for it, it won't be thrown away. This is everything we want for it, it won't be thrown away.
This is Slieone, another episode. Today on the show, we have Joe Queer from the Queers. We're going to talk about Back to the Basement. We're going to talk about the Queers Weasel show dates and tour. We're going to talk about the book that he's soon to put out. We're going to talk about the new album. We're going to talk about crutches, drug addiction, alcohol abuse, and how he overcame it and maintains it today in the scene. We're going to talk about the new recording studio he's putting together. And we're going to talk about the future of the Queers. So stay tuned on the Slieone Show. We have Joe Queer coming up right after this song off of Back to the Basement. It's called Fucked in the Head. Turn it up on Podunk Radio.
I was doing, but I know
This is Justin Slieone. We're on Podunk Radio. How's everyone in the chat room tonight? Like I mentioned last week, we are on the phone with Joe Queer. Joe, are you there, buddy? What's going on, man?
Yes, I am here, good buddy.
All right.
10-4.
Big 10-4. All right, man. Why don't you give us a little bio on how the European tour that you just did, how it went, and all that shit.
Yeah, we're good. We're great. I mean, Italy we always do really well. So that 2 weeks was great. Went to Norway. 2 out of those 4 shows were good. Moss and 3 out of 4 of them. Lillehammer, Oslo, and Moss were cool. There was one that was kind of a dud, but whatever. But yeah, it was fun getting up there. Saw the Yum Yums. So actually stayed with them.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then we went to the UK and banged out like a week. And the last show we flew back for some big festival show in Italy outside Milan and played with the Mages. So that was pretty cool and a good send off for us, like the last show. And then it's like fuck, I'll be home in about 15 hours. It was great. So, but it was good. Yeah, we have a good time over there.
No doubt. Yeah, I think what was it called? 3 Chords Festival or something like that.
What's that? You cut out for a sec.
I think it was called 3 Chords Fest with the Manges.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're telling the public a lot about Back to the Basement. Hey, we just now aired "Fucked in the Head," man. When you wrote that song or when you came up with it, was there any kind of was it for a specific person or was it just goofing off?
Yeah, it was kind of like hanging around the house. It was a rough time financially for us because we were starting a restaurant, my wife and I, and ended up our partner ended up stealing a lot of money and so much. So for about a year, it was really tough hand to mouth, and I was just really bummed out, and all that shit. And I was like, fuck, I gotta start fooling around with songs. So I just kind of sat down at the desk, and that one kind of just flowed. So it was pretty easy. I like that song.
That's one of the favorites that I enjoy off of it. It's catchy and it's funny as fuck. Yep. Great stuff.
Yeah. Pull Me Out of It's another good one. That's what Ben Weasel, that's his favorite.
Pull Me Out of It?
Yeah. So
that's a good one.
We're pretty happy with it. We wanted to make, it's the album we wanted to make. We didn't want to do a poppy album. We wanted to kind of go back to the early Wimpy style. So, we're pretty happy with it.
No doubt. How's your relationship with Wimpy these days?
Relationship with who?
Wimpy, Jack.
Oh, yeah. Good. I just talked to him last week, so we keep in touch.
Good.
He comes up and sings now and then when we get up, near him. So, no, he's doing good.
That's awesome, man. Okay, now, the name of the album, your latest album, is Back to the Basement. Now, I was talking to my wife about this. When you have a song that's the same title as the album, I mean, is that like what do you call that? Is there a specific word? Like, it's called Back to the Basement, one of the songs, but is it like self-titled, blah, blah, blah? We couldn't come up with the word.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't, to be honest, think about it too much. I guess I came up with the album name, kind of going back to the early style. And then we wrote the song Back to the Basement, so, I don't know, we were there with Teenage Rehab, and someone suggested doing a song Back to the Basement. We didn't, to be honest, think about it too much. We just did it, and it recorded it, and it sounded okay, so we kept it on there.
Awesome. Well, this is Podunk Radio. Let's go into Back to the Basement on Podunk Radio. This is the Slieone Show. Turn it up.
With me hanging at the mall. What happened to my wife? I swear I'm not mental, crazy, but I have the solution in my basement. Back at home, so come along with me. Back to the basement, coming back to the basement. beat of the rap. The undertones, man, I know where it's at. Beep, 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 like the Zilla said. The teenage kicks that in your head. What happened to Black Flag? Come on, go back down. The scene is all pussies, losers. The guys all about girls, man, they've got nothing that I need. So come along with me. Back to the basement. Come on, back to the basement with me. Back to the basement. Come on, back to the basement with me. Skip some roots, what you gotta do. All you need is the Ramones. No one's over, I don't feel alone when I got the undertones. What happened to Black Flag? Sitting at TT. I swear I'm gone mental, crazy, but I have the solution in my basement. Back in the hole, so come along with me. Back to the basement. Come on, back to the basement with me. Back to the basement. Come on, back to the basement with me. Back to the basement. Come on, back to the basement with me. Back to the basement with me.
Okay, we're here with Joe Queer. Hey, Joe, everyone sees in the big updates we have the Screeching Weasel Queers. We've got a couple of shows. I don't know if we can call it a tour, but you got them like a week here and then like a week there. I mean, what can you tell us about that? I mean,
Yeah, it's, well, 3 shows in May, and Baltimore, Atlanta, Orlando, and then 3 in July, Denver, Seattle, and LA.
that's great.
So, yeah, it's going to be fun, man. You know, I'm a fan of Screeching Weasel anyway, so I love to see him. So,
Fuck yeah.
You know, it's been, we played with it back in the day and shit, so it's just great to hear the song and see Ben out there singing it, and you know, they're having a good time and shit. I think this lineup is way better than the last one anyway, you know, for a little while after that Austin shit.
Yeah.
You know, the band quit, nobody cared, you know, it's like, I told them it's like Blue the Queers, you know. If I'm on stage with fucking, you know, Heather's up there with a grass curtain, a ukulele, and I'm singing fucking Queer songs, it's the Queers.
Right.
It was Screeching Weasel, you know what I mean? Nobody can fuck really. So.
I 100% agree with you, man. I mean, the foundation has been fucking built for both of your fucking bands. I mean, people can bitch and complain and whine, but Ben Weasel, Screeching Weasel, Joe Queer is the fuck Queers. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. That's the way I look at it.
Well, you know, the thing I told Ben is, as long as the band sounds good, you know, that's all that counts. We sound better now, me, Lurch, and Dave, than we played with you or B-Face by far. B-Face wouldn't sing, you know, he was a basic bass player, didn't move on stage. You know, he even admitted he's kind of lame on stage and shit, nothing special. But everybody's like, oh, you know, we missed you, Face. But the band, we play way, way better. I play better. You know, the whole band's way better than we ever were. Because we're always fucked up and shit, you know?
I mean, every now and then you have a drummer that, you know, that kind of throws you off a little bit, but like you said, man, it seems like you're better than ever, and it's, you know, you've been building it. My next question is, like, what should we expect out of this, like, when you put out this next album? Is it going to be, like, raw, like, Back to the Basement, or are you going to go back to the poppy stuff, or?
You know, I don't know. I was thinking about doing the kind of punkier, but, yeah, I don't think Asian Man, they like Monkey Brain a lot, so I was like, I don't know, we might kind of go a little poppier route.
Okay.
It's a little more interesting for us to write and to sing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. Back to the Basement, we loved it. We tried to make that album, so, but yeah, I don't know. I think we might anyway, but I haven't thought that far along. I'm just so busy, so, we haven't gotten there yet. We're hoping to record in August, though.
Wow, yeah, that's coming right around the corner now. This shit. Okay, let's go into another song. This is Joe calls this a love song. This one's called Tit Fuck. This is off Back to the Basement. Turn it up.
I wanna quit growing sweat just to get the internet. I don't wanna grow on top of you. If you ever have some kids, I don't wanna feed your kids. I wanna grow on top of you.
Okay, Slieone here, Podunk Radio. How's everyone doing? Joe Queer, I believe he's driving. Are you driving, Joe?
Yep, I'm driving in downtown Atlanta, Shitlanta.
Oh, yeah, man. I went down there to record with Mr. Queer, Mr. King, and it was very hectic. I mean, I thought Philly and Pittsburgh was kind of fucking nuts, but, whew, Atlanta's nuts, man.
Yeah, it's, we were living, well, you know, we were living a mile from that studio, so, you know, we were up about 20 minutes north of the city with a house, and so, you know, it's a lot more mellow and user-friendly. You know, down here it's just all sorts of shit happening. You got these crazy ghetto goblin rap dudes running around with guns, and, you know, they're always shooting each other and shooting up city buses and, you know, killing innocent bystanders, and it's just, you know, an everyday fucking occurrence. That's why I drive around with a gun. Everybody does.
I don't
dare to because of the black people.
I don't understand the point behind shooting up a bus, or, you know, especially, you know, they're pretty much killing themselves. You know, they're not shooting Whitey or nothing. They're killing each other. It's crazy.
Well, it's, you know, they think they're like in the Wild West. Their brains don't, you know, a lot of them aren't fully developed, so they're not thinking straight. You know, they're all fucked up on drugs and shit. And so they think it's some rap song. They're living in the middle of a rap video.
Right.
And people, you know, the bus got shot up not deliberately. They were driving by and they got in the middle of a shootout. But just down here, a half mile from where I am now on Boulevard, a lawyer was going down to his house turning off Boulevard, and he got shot up.
Wow.
They didn't hit him, but, you know, so the shit can happen anytime, anywhere. In good areas or bad areas, it can happen down here, you know, so...
Just got to watch your back and be careful, you know. The one thing I remember, I think when I was down in Atlanta, you said you were waiting on a gun to arrive, like you ordered a second one or something, and I was in the studio playing Monster Zero, just fucking around in between songs, and you pulled out the other gun and was like, "Don't make me get Phil Spector on your ass." I was like,
yeah. I forgot about that. Right.
That's funny shit. Anyway, so with this new studio and the new home, like, I'm sure, because you know who you are, a lot of people harass you and shit like that. I mean, are both of them together, or are you trying, I mean, is it like separate? Because you got the new studio, you got the house. I mean, are you actually allowing people to come, you know, to be around where you live?
Well, it's separate. You know, some Earl Mankey, for instance, he's worked with the Beach Boys and Dickies and every other punk band, Big Star album, one of them. You know, he's got his studio in the garage, and so it kind of gave me the idea. But, so it's separate. We've got a separate family room downstairs with a full bath for bands to stay in. So, you know, bands don't come down for all that long. It's 3 nights, 4 tops. So, you know, we can roll with it. And we're looking forward to it. I like having people around with good energy and shit, you know.
That's good. I mean, I liked the last studio you were working in, but there was just like a lot of disturbances, you know, like in and out, a lot of people.
No, it was back and plus there was so many people, I didn't know who the fuck they were, walking right through the control room, and then, you know, there was smoking in there. That was one rule always in the studio. That shit went out with a fucking afro. You don't smoke in fucking studios.
No doubt, man. You definitely shouldn't. I mean...
Hey, Dustin, hang on one sec, will you? I'll be right back.
Yeah, do your thing, man. Okay, this is Slieone on Podunk Radio chat room. What do you think about this? How did the queer sound? Do you like Back to the Basement? Okay, Joe, we were talking about the studio. Are you currently working on anything or mixing anything right now?
No. I moved out of that other place, and, you know, maybe 8 months ago, and so now I'm just setting the gear up now. We should be up in about 3 weeks tops, so I'm pretty psyched.
No doubt. Now, I've noticed, I don't know if you do any of the Facebook updates on your King Joe Facebook wall, but I've noticed whoever it is promoting Kill Baby Kill, their tour. Now, I've talked to to one of the guys in there, and they're real good guys. I helped them get the Pittsburgh show, and you produced, I guess, and recorded their album. So, I mean, how do you feel about them? Do you like the band? I mean, is it something you're into?
Yeah. They're good guys, and they're a good band. No one really writes great songs. It surprised me how good they were. You know, you never quite know till you see them and hear them, but they did a great job. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of they don't have much of a name, so I wanted to help them as much as possible. And they're worth to go see. You know, I mean, they're definitely worth it to go see. They're a hell of a.
I think I lost you. Can you hear me?
Real original stuff.
Yeah, I would kind of label it like almost like surfer rock. I don't know. It's I love it. I mean, I like it. I mean, it's something I put in my iPod, and I was like, wow, man. I was almost like waiting for some lyrics to come up, but they never did. And I was like, well, fuck yeah, this is original, man. That's good shit.
Yeah. That was good stuff. It really caught me right off the bat, and every song they did was like just as good as the other one. So yeah, they're a good band. So I'm hoping it's all as good. He said they've gotten some interest, so they never tour much. You know, one of those bands that just can't do it. So as a commitment or whatever. So he's just like to get out for a few short shows.
Yeah, check out Kill Baby Kill. They're on the East Coast coming up here in May, guys. Okay, Joe. I mean, we bring up this topic probably every time we talk, and you probably flinch at it. I mean, is the book? Are you going to do a book, or is that something you scratched and just said fuck?
No, I'm working on it, but I had to put it on the back burner. You know, till I get the studio built, I got to just tackle that. So I'm not good at multitasking, so the studio's taking all my time right now. And then, you know, later this summer we think so bad I want to finish it. So
that's awesome. That'd be great, man. That'd definitely be a page turner. You know, it would probably move, you know, volumes. You'd probably make a little bit amount of money on that, so might as well put it out there. A big topic that I never hear is, you know, we all have our crutches. I mean, I have had issues, you know, everyone knows, in and out of jail, drugs, alcohol. I mean, so you've had kind of similar situation. I mean, how do you maintain trying to stay sober in and out of clubs where booze and drugs are on a regular basis?
Yeah, you know, it's very rare. People have good beers, usually after the shows. Like, hey, you want it? Sometimes a shot. You know, it's very, very rare. Someone will come up and say, you want a line of Coke? And, you know, I'm working. If I've got something to do and I'm there to be working, I'm fine. If I don't go in bars and hang out, I just find it boring anyway.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't, you know. And so it's really, you know, the other guys don't drink. Well, Rich will drink, but he's not an alcoholic, so, you know, he's fine. That's knocking back a few. And Dave doesn't drink on the road. So it's really, you know, no big deal. I don't, to be honest, think of it, which is a blessing. You know that, you know, you're the monkey in your back for years, and I don't think of it, you know, so...
and now I'm the asshole that brings it up.
Yeah, but, you know, I'll go to a fucking NA meeting or something, or AA, rather, and, you know, and then you talk about whatever, but, yeah, no, it's wasn't that hard, to be honest, at the shows, I mean, to just avoid it, you know.
Right, yeah, but just, you know, I mean, I guess because I, you know, am a little fresh into my sobriety, again, you know, it's hard for me, like I gotta, like, take myself out of the situation totally, you know, like, I'm just not that strong, I guess, in my mind. I don't know. Takes time.
Yeah, it's, you know, my drug of choice is the same as yours, so these kids don't have it, you know, that doesn't, people never offer it to you.
No, they won't. There's no fuck no.
You know, it's just, yeah, so, you know, I'm not around it, so, which is nice, too, so, fuck it, you know, I've kind of moved on. I'm so busy now with sober, it's just unbelievable, so.
I know, man.
We're having a good time.
That's great. And how about the queers? I mean, you're getting up there in age, and you know, you got the studio there to hopefully that it catches on like fucking wildfire, that it keeps a steady income coming in. I mean, is there going to be a point, Joe, where you're going to be like, fuck it, you know, even though the offers are out there, I'm done touring, you know, maybe I'll make a studio album here and there, but...
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't thought about it. People ask me that now and then. It's like, Jesus, I can't believe we're still playing, but, you know, we still draw pretty good, you know, and, you know, it's how we make a living, Dave and I, and, so I haven't thought about it, you know. It's like a lot of these bands just don't make it, so I'm kind of proud that we've soldiered on, and, you know, Screeching Weasel's still playing now, and, you know, so I haven't thought about when we're stopping. I guess I'll stop when I stop.
Right.
But for now, you know, we're still sounding good and playing, so I don't know. I don't see stopping for the foreseeable future. You know, to be honest, enjoy touring, you know.
I bet you do.
Like, my life's down, you know. It's like I miss it, you know. So, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, it's kind of like it's pretty much all you've known, pretty much, you know. It's what your life has been, so that's all you know. I mean, you've been on the road, you've been, you know, touring the world, and it'd probably be something hard to stop.
Yeah, you kind of get addicted to the energy, number one, and number two, we like to see our friends in, you know, whether it's Boise or Seattle or Italy, you know, or Japan. So it's really cool to be able to see them once a year or once every 2 years or something like that. And so, you know, that's something I definitely miss if I stop touring, because I've made so many good friends out there that are really I'm close to, you know. So.
Right, there you have it. We're on the phone with the Queers. Hey, I'm about to play Pull Me Out of This. Now, is there a bio? I mean, you said this is one of your favorite songs on Back to the Basement. I mean, what was this song wrote about, Joe?
Pull me out of it. Let me see. You know, again, that was kind of like back in that time frame, just kind of hanging out. You know, kind of being broke and kind of depressed and shit. So I was like, man, I gotta fucking pull out of it. Then it was like, you know, pull me out of it. So kind of just came together quickly.
It's a fresh tune. Let's turn it up on Podunk Radio. We got Joe Queer on the line. Okay, is there anything you want to tell the public, you know, like, hey, blah, 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 this is the Queers, thank you for listening?
Anything else I want to say? One thing that's pretty cool is, Dave and Chris from John Cougar, Dave, our bass player. Taylor's Dave. They've done some John Cougar concentration camp songs that are fucking cool as hell. And Dave's working on a new Bugs album too, so
there you go.
That's cool. And also the Nobodies.
Oh shit!
Reformed loosely. They're starting to work on new songs and stuff. So I'm gonna produce their album.
And they're jumping on one of the shows, right?
And we got them on the Screechy Weasel Denver show. Yeah. That's gonna be awesome. They haven't played out at like certainly any big punk shows in years. So it'll be fun. So the Bugs and Nobody's were talking about doing a split, which I think would be great.
That'd be awesome.
And, it'd be fun. I can't wait to hear, to fucking record them. I gotta get them out here in the studio and just bang through it. 1-inch 8-track, keep it punk, keep it simple, just in your face. That's how the Nobodies, could be. So it will be good though, man. I'm really psyched to play it.
Hey, when I was down in Atlanta, you had the analog machine, and you said you were getting a second one for parts. Did you end up getting that one?
What was that?
I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, when I was in Atlanta, you had you record through analog, but you said you were going to get another machine just to scrap out as parts, like you were going to pick it up. Did you end up getting it?
Yes, I did, but those machines are kind of old, and I'm not technically savvy enough to feel comfortable, and you can't get parts for them very easy. And they're so big. I mean, I wouldn't want to fit it in my control room now. So I made the decision. I found someone up in New York that really wants it.
That's cool.
I drove it up there, sold it to him for a couple grand. So he's happy, and I've got a little 1-inch 8-track DI now, but I'm going to get a MCI 2-inch soon. I'm just looking around. So yeah, I like tracking a tape, just like the workflow, and then we'll dump it over to edit it in Pro Tools.
Right on. Okay, I'd like to thank Joe Queer. Thanks for taking the call, Joe. Everyone get out there and get to the Weasel Queer shows. You can check them out on the Queers Facebook page, or if you just keyword The Queers on Google, it'll pop up for sure. All right, let's get into another Queer song. Stay on the line, Joe.
I used to be a loser hanging out at the back. Gigi used to drum with my band. Being from New Hampshire really wasn't too cool, but we always tried our bundle again. He was mad and he had a good wife. He wore button-down jeans and a tie. Even then I knew the guy was a trip. He wasn't gay, but he said some guy did. I got 5 boys coming out of my house. I knew Gigi when he was a whip. Every show we went to, man, we had a blast. I knew Gigi when he was a whip. Some girl pissed in his mouth. We done a show, but then we get kicked out. I knew Gigi when he was a whip.
This is Joe Queer from the Infamous Queers. You're listening to PodUnkRadio.com.
She's a cop! You rock it, pick and roll, no, they can't control it, she's some cops. When the wheel starts spinning, you know that you'll be grinning, she's some cops. The rock and bang shines way by the nation, she's some cops. Let's go shoot some cops. Let's go shoot some cops. Alright, let's go shoot some cops. Let's go shoot some cops. Come on. Let's go shoot some cops. When you throw it, they will move it, cause a Molotov will do it, shoot some cops. When you see a fascist turn and she can smash it, shoot some cops. All the bigs and brags will get their kicks, shoot some cops. God, let's shoot some cops. Let's Let's go shoot some cops. Oh baby, let's go shoot some cops. Oh baby, let's go shoot some cops. Come on, let's go shoot some cops. Let's go! Fuck you and your authority!
Chat room. Heck yeah, man. We're pushing the 11 o'clock hour. I'd like to thank Wimpy, Rutherford, Joe Queer, the Queers. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Hopefully you're all talking in the chat room. Hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Let's talk a little about the bands we just now heard, which were fucking awesome. We heard Stevie Bastard. The name of the song was Shoot Some Cops. Stevie Bastard is in Rex 84. This song, Shoot the Cops, is a solo project. Stevie Bastards is the solo project. After that, we heard the Nerve Scheme. The name of the song, Public Offender. Yeah, not Defender, Offender. That's me, man. Right after that, we heard the D-Cracks, Australia's finest. How you guys doing, man? You guys are a day ahead of us. 14 hours ahead of us in Australia. Check it out. D-Cracks, my baby quit rehab. I quit that crap a couple times. That's what they say. Rehab's for quitters. Quit, quit, quit. At this moment in time, I'd like us to all take our hats off. All punk rockers stand up. I am being absolutely serious. I felt like a jackass the other day. I was talking to my friend Tommy, who was into Sizemores. He and I were back and forth about one of his friends who was in rehab at the time, and they were trying to help him out. Seemed like a good guy. The band was great. Unfortunately, I guess in December of 2011, Stewie, the drummer of the Sizemores, passed away. Let's have a moment of silence for Stewie and the gang from the Sizemores. We're always thinking of you. Okay. Thank you. You all may be seated. Put your punk rock hats back on. Now let's crank up some Sizemores. This is dedicated to Stewie. We love you. The Sizemores. Long live the Sizemores. K-E-double-N-Y. 3 seasons was enough of Mr. Kenny Powers. Turn it up on the Slieone Show.
K-E-double-N-Y B-O-W-E-R-S K-E-double-N-Y B-O-W-E-R-S K-E-double-N-Y B-O-W-E-R-S K-E-double-N-Y B-O-W-E-R-S K-E-double-N-Y B-O-W-E-R-S K-E-double-N-Y B-O-W-E-R-S
I left my house at 12 to catch the 12:10. We never had a plan. Think we can get Charles tickets? Jesse said, I think we can. I never had much on me those days. $3 and a skateboard. Well, I think it'll be okay. We're thinking of our tricks for when we get there. I cooked that ledge last time. Wait till these posers leave. Fat kids can't fix the grind. After I think we'll sneak up on the high dive. Yeah, we are 18 just for this one time. Ridgewood, let's go, Ridgewood, my only home. Ridgewood, my favorite place to be. Oh yeah, Ridgewood, skate in the school. Ridgewood, yeah, we're so cool. Ridgewood, my favorite place to be. On me those days, $3 and a skateboard. Well, I think we'll be okay. Ridgewood, let's go, Ridgewood, my only home. Ridgewood, my favorite place to be. Oh yeah, Ridgewood, skate in the school. Ridgewood, yeah, we're so cool. Ridgewood, my favorite place to be. Ridgewood, let's go, Ridgewood, my only home. Ridgewood, my favorite place to be. Oh yeah, Ridgewood, skate in the school. Ridgewood, yeah, we're so cool. Ridgewood, my favorite place to be.
Just haven't got a clue. But I bet that you do, you. Whoa,
Well, you're fucking out. I'm fucking in. You're fucking out. And I'm fucking in.
I'm in.
Kenny Powers by the Sizemores. Alright, man. What a great night we're having here at Friday, PodUnkRadio.com. You can also catch this re-air on prpradio.wordpress.com and on my YouTube channel, that's Slieone MoFo. Type in the information you're seeking. There's many interviews and shows there for you. Hey, those last bands you heard was Chip Punks.
Hell yeah,
the name of the song was Ridgewood Skate Park. Once again, it's Chip Punks, Ridgewood Skate Park. Great band, great bunch of guys. How y'all doing? Keep up the great work, Chip Punks. You guys fucking rock, man.
How you doing?
Keep it up, you fucking Julos. You fucking corn shooters. Make sure your gum band stays tight. Ooh. Don't give up that brown frown, guys. Hey, and after that, we had Numbskull Freak Show.
Numbskull.
Thank you from the guys for Numbskull Freak Show. You guys are fucking tits.
Numbskull.
The cat's meow from Central Pennsylvania. Meow. That's my meow from Central PA. Numbskull Freak Show. I have no idea where you're from. I'm not looking at the Facebook. I'm not looking at the Facebook, man. Yeah, man. Numbskull Freak Show, man. The name of the song was called Don't Like Me To, man. Well, you don't like me to make fun of you.
Don't make fun of
Numbskull
me.
Freak Show, man. Yeah, rub a little coke on your teeth, on your gums, yeah. Tubular, man. This is the Slieone Show. Right on radio. The chat room. It's steaming. It's hot. Let's all get filthy and teabag each other. All right, let's get back into some more fucking punk rock. Turn it up on the Slieone Show. Haha, I love you all.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But just after midnight, it's all the ways I gotta come hear your heartbeat. There's a salt on your skin. It's looking better than a million drugs. The stars just before us. There were shiny things, but we won't even touch them. Trembling hands will stop before halfway. What I'm saying, going to scratch the surface. But it's a lie anyway. I got crumbs on my jaws, but that's sweet. The breaths are getting deep. The moon's a glitter blanket, and the wind's whispering my name. Sledge love, 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 love. I knew nothing, you knew even less. I named the stars at random, you'd be impressed. Not a shell is broken. Must be something rotten. Mystery Misery's forgotten, and you are left heartbroken. But I know the way. Hold your breath and grab my hand. I'll take you back to teenage love. But don't look back, 'cause it's right in front of you. I'll take you back to teenage love. I knew nothing, you knew even less. I named the stars at random, giving rest. Now the chalet's broken, must be something rotten. Misery's forgotten, and you are left heartbroken. But I know the way. Hold your breath and grab my hand. I'll take you back to teenage love. But don't look back, 'cause it's right in front of you. I'll take you back to teenage love. I'll take you back to teenage love. I'll take you back to teenage love, love, love.
Slieone, we're about to wrap this show up. I hope you all had a good Friday. Hope you all enjoyed Wimpy Rutherford, and hope you all enjoyed Joe Queer. The Queers are gonna be at it until they push daisies. That's right. Thanks to the Queers. Enjoy the interview. Tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your sister. Dun, 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 dun. Your mama told your sister. Dun, 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 dun. Tell you how to live. Your mama caught you in the bathroom with a pair of pantyhose. Hey, there's the last couple of bands we heard. The Whiskaholics, Wisconsin cheese-eating finest. Isn't that right, fellas? They just had a New York trip. They enjoyed New York, ate a lot of pizza. The name of the song was called Bag of Weed. Whiskaholics, Bag of Weed. After that, we had one of Chicago's, Illinois, Chicago's bands, the Paper Jets. Paper Jets. Paper Jets, Paper Jets, and the name of that tune was called Take You Back, Paper Jets. Good band, check them out. I think they're playing with the Bloody Muffs on tour. They're going to be playing a show on the Bloody Muffs tour. Cool, man, tubular. Cut you in the bathroom with a pair of pantyhose. Anyway, I got to get out of here. I got to go. Uh-oh, we got a new ending song, but guess what? It's called Gotta Go, and it's by my buddies, Jessica, Brian Defiance, and their awesome drummer, Cat Chaos. This is the Bloody Muffs, New York's finest. Check out their tour dates on the Bloody Muffs Facebook page. This is Podunk Radio. I will see you on Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern here on Podunk. This is the Bloody Muffs. I gotta go.